Hi everyone, it's Jules and welcome to Jules Journals. I am going to work in my Gluebook today. If you're new to Gluebooking or new to this channel, this is the one I work the most often in. And I take magazine images and put them in some way that makes sense to me. Usually it's definitely by color. Sometimes I'll do a theme like dogs or cats, wildlife type animals, but it definitely is usually based on color. But this one is more of a theme kind of colors. I have like a Valentine's love theme going on here. I sat in front of the TV the other night and pulled a bunch of images. I wanted to post it on Valentine's Day and then I just didn't get to it. I've still been on and off sick a little bit, so I hope that I don't cough or anything during this filming, but it's been 2 weeks. It's crazy. It's taking way too long. So these are the images I have, and I'm going to find a page in here to get started. If you hear any weird noises in the background, I think I'm going to go to the middle, or maybe just random. That is my husband. He is sanding some, he's always doing something, either sanding, leaf blowing, something to make noise while I film these videos. But I guess it's probably, I like to film these videos when he's not in the house because it does feel weird talking to the camera when he's around. I don't know, I'm just a little embarrassed. It's weird. I've known him for 20 years, but it still feels weird. So, this is my Ohuhu marker book. And I used to really love the Arteza watercolor one, this size. This is like 8.5 by 11. And they stopped selling it. So then I went to this one, and it has too many pages, so I got to take out a couple. Zoom you out a little bit. So let's see, we got lots of words. And got a heart, some flowers, more flowers, some gold rings. This is, looks like a candy heart. It says good things. And another words, perfect partners. Love is in the air. I pulled this out. So my obviously my initial is J and my husband's is B. So somehow maybe if I could do B and J. I know that sounds a little weird. And then we have just some pretty flowers, guitars. I liked both those images. A pretty sunset, which I think actually why I pulled this out, it looks like Palm Springs. I think it's LA, but to me it kind of looks like Palm Springs, and we've been to Palm Springs together. So I was kind of thinking about my husband when I was pulling this all together. I liked those lips for our little kisses. That looks pretty. It looks like Italy. We've been to Italy together. And I was going to see if I could pull out any sort of numbers that meant anything to us. I'm not sure if that will work. Just some background colors. This is almost too big to use because this would be the whole thing. So it'd have to be one whole side would be that. Although maybe I should do one side and see where that takes us. I will forget that I'm doing that by the time I get there. All right, so let's do one side. Let's do the right side because that's usually my easiest side just because I'm right-handed. Sometimes I glue these perforated things down, but they don't really stay that well, so I don't think I'm going to. So let's just work on the background images. I hope everyone is doing well. I have not posted in a little bit. I was really busy, and then both my husband and I got sick. So that was not fun. I'm gonna leave some extra space down there. I'd probably cut that off, but I want to be able to use it to cover up. So let's use that. I noticed I was putting lotion on my hands, which, you know, you can tell how old I am based on my age spots. But I don't know if you can see it. There's like a dark spot there, and I'm like, is that a bruise? Does anyone do that? I don't remember hitting my hand, but I was watching it's a Jerry Seinfeld comedians in cars getting coffee, I think it's called. It's really good. And he just picks up these comedians and they drive around to local coffee shops and coffee shops and get coffee. And it was the one with Norm Macdonald. And he was talking about his grandma. He's like, "Grandma, how did you get that bruise?" And she says, "I don't know, the wind." I just thought that was hilarious. What else? We watched the movie Maestro this week. That's actually what we watched on Valentine's Day. And that was really good. It was better than I expected. It was actually a lot better than I expected. And then after that we watched... Oh, so Maestro is with Bradley Cooper, and I cannot remember the girl's name. And then we watched, what was it called? It's like the Greatest Night in Pop. I'll see if I can post a video or a clip of it here. And that was good. It was about the recording of We Are the World. So I don't know if you remember that song back in the 80s. I remember singing that song with my I think I must have been fifth grade class, and singing that song on a field trip on the school bus. So there's a lot of times, you know where you were when something happened, and that was one of those times. I know where I was when I mean, we all knew the song, so it wasn't like the first time I heard the song. I'm cutting out this little tiny Eiffel Tower because we've also been to Paris. Just gonna get all these cut out first. My husband is making me, making me shelves for my book nook. So he's making like maybe 9 of them. I'll have 3 in the middle and then 3 on the sides. It's in a closet. If you watch my BookTube channel, then you know what I'm talking about. I hope to show an updated version of that tomorrow when I do my weekly update. I was trying to figure out what I want out of this photo to be showing. I like the whole Paris building and all of that. I don't care if I have the top of the... So that takes up a lot of room. Well, I do think I want to use that, so let's put this down. It does have some white spot over here I can take off. We went to trivia this week. It's bar trivia where you, here in the Twin Cities, it's run by Trivia Mafia, is the name of the company that runs it. And we won. There's only 4 teams, but we did get the highest score we've ever gotten. So that was super fun. We get really giddy when we win like that. It's a big piece to glue. Let's see if I can glue down some of this piece right here, this perforated part. And let's go towards the top. There's going to be some space either at the top or bottom that I'll have to fill in with washi tape. So I don't normally do this much planning, but it's not really working out the way I thought it would, so that's why I'm kind of trying to figure out where to put everything. I feel like I know I like this here and I like this here. Let's start with that. We finally got some snow. We got maybe 6 inches of snow on Wednesday this week. Yeah, it was Valentine's Day. It was pretty for about a day. And now it's just causing some issues with where it's not plowed as well as it should be on the roads and stuff, but I don't know. Strange winter here in Minnesota. All right. I really like these, and I really like this fish. Come on, yell at me through the video and tell me where to put these. Or do I leave one of these out? Put it down here? Put it down there. I heard you. That's what you said. You told me to do it. Let's do that there. I know that I have a lot of words to fill in here, so that's going to take up a lot of space as well, which which I probably should have checked that to see if they're going to cover things up. You know. It's the little things. My chair is squeaky, or it's creaky. Creaky is the word. Do you guys play Wordle? I share Wordle with my husband, his sister. So every day I share Wordle with my husband, his sister, my mom, and 2 of my friends. I'm not sure why the word of the day, Wordle, reminded me of creaky, because that was not today's word. Ooh, right there. Is there anything else? So we have, where's all my words? This, oh, this heart. Maybe that can go there and some words there. Went to the grocery store this morning. It is just crazy how much groceries are these days. It almost makes me want to cry. I just covered up that whole house, didn't I? Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Perfect partners. Let love rule. I know I have more. I can buy myself flowers and love is in the air. That's a lot of words. Yeah, so the cost of groceries, it's so frustrating. And you want to try and eat healthy, but they're just ridiculous. It's cheaper to buy the not healthy stuff. Really makes me mad. Let rule love. I like that there. And we have perfect partners. It's too big for there. I don't want to cover up her lips. We can put that down here though. Yes. One of my glue books I call Serendipitous because camera stopped recording. I was talking about my other glue book called Serendipitous because everything just seems to work out in it. Let love my hands are sticky. They're so sticky. Rule. And we got, I can buy myself flowers. Maybe I'll save that one for that whole big flower thing. And then Love is in the Air. This is a different kind of paper. It's almost like matte. It's not magazine. It might be from a Daphne's Diary or something like that. Son has a, I don't even know where that's coming from. I have my drapes drawn. Well, just cut out the number. Does anyone go to libraries to get magazines there? I called my local library and they said they just got rid of all their, they threw them away. I'm like, no, I've never done that. Have you guys? To try and get magazines, the old ones that they don't need anymore? What do I want to put here? I have the J, but I have not found a B. Is there a B somewhere? A big B? I don't see anything here in my scraps. There's that heart. I'll try cutting out that heart. Should I actually cut it out like in a heart shape? It's two hearts together, but that's okay. That looks good. Do I just put the J on here for me? No, let's not do that. All right, let's just do some washi and I think we'll be good. Pink washi. That's a pretty one. right, let me see if I can change the, there we go. I like it. I think it looks good. It wasn't what I completely had in mind, but it never turns out the way I completely thought it would go. But that's a good kind of love theme, heart, pink, gold theme. There we go. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.